Tea Nation USA, and today I'm going to show you how to make our sparkling Garden Breeze mocktail. We're going to start off with our grapefruit and rose specialty blend. This one's actually modeled after the Kettle One vodka. They're botanical line. They have a grapefruit and rose one. So we went ahead and made a white tea out of that. And this has some white tea base with grapefruit peel, rose buds, rose hips, and a little hibiscus for some color. And you're going to make that ahead of time and make sure you chill it. Very important. You don't want to go making a drink with warm tea or it's going to water it down, and nobody likes that. So we're going to take our shaker, which is already filled with ice, and I'm going to add 2 ounces of our tea blend directly into the shaker as such. I'm also going to add a little bit of rose water. Now, a little rose water goes a long way, so I'm going to add like 1/8 of an ounce. Very little bit. All right. I'm also going to add rosemary simple syrup. So this is homemade, very, very simple to make. So you're going to take a simple syrup, which is equal parts water and sugar. So you're going to go ahead and melt that sugar in the boiling water, which you can make as a tea first, I recommend. So use the rosemary, steep that in the water, and then use that water to mix in with the sugar and let it cool. So we're going to take 1 ounce of this and add it directly to our drink, like such. And then the final thing I'm going to add to our shaker is hibiscus bitters. Now, I get this from a local company in Jacksonville called Body and Soul. They do all organic herbal remedies. And I'm going to add 2 drops of our hibiscus bitters directly to our shaker. All right, like I said, I already added the ice to that, so I'm just going to go ahead and shake it up now. So we decided to call this our Garden Breeze mocktail because it has all the aspects of a garden. It's got the citrus from the citrus trees and the grapefruit, the rose, which represents the flowers in the garden, and then the rosemary, which represents the herbal aspect. So that's why we named it our Garden Breeze mocktail. And I have a rocks glass already filled with ice that I'm going to strain this directly into. As such. And I'm going to finish that off with a topper of grapefruit Topo Chico, which is just a sparkling mineral water. And this one has some grapefruit notes to it. There we go. Now, in an ideal world, I would garnish this with a sprig of rosemary. However, at the time of this video, we are in quarantine and my local grocery store is completely out of rosemary sprigs. So I do have some dried rosemary that I'm just going to sprinkle on top for the aesthetic purposes. And then I also have some rose dust here too. So this is just, I have dried rose buds, and this is just like the little bit of dust powder that accumulates at the bottom of the bag. I like this most for cocktails because if you do end up taking a sip and it gets in your mouth, it's not like you're biting into a dried petal, which is really nice. And there we have it. This is our sparkling Garden Breeze mocktail. Cheers!